This is the YouTube edition of my book, A Course in Miracles Workbook Nuggets, which is a study aid for the course's workbook for students. I'll begin by reading my book's commentary on today's lesson over a visual of the book's text. I'll then return with some further thoughts on the lesson, which are only included in this YouTube edition of my book. Today's lesson is part of a 10-lesson group that runs from lesson 261 through 270, each of which relates to the body as it is understood in the course. I'll be repeating this same introduction for each of lessons 261 through 270, so you can skip past this introduction in the future if you like. Timestamps taking you directly to today's Workbook Nuggets commentary and my further comments are provided in the description below. In the section entitled, What is the Body?, which precedes these 10 lessons, we are told that, quote, the body is a fence the Son of God imagines he has built to separate parts of his self from other parts. It is within this fence he thinks he lives, to die as it decays and crumbles, end quote. But we are also told that the body can be repurposed to be, quote, the means by which God's Son returns to sanity, end quote. So the Course is teaching us what our bodies are in reality and how we may use them as vehicles or learning tools of escape. Today's lesson from my book and my further thoughts, which are only included in this YouTube edition of the book, follow. A link to the book on Amazon.com is provided below. Lesson number 269, September 26. My sight goes forth to look upon Christ's face. In this lesson, we ask God to help us to see differently. But we must truly want change in order to get it. Do you not want to see a world of beauty and peace rather than what you now see? Seeing the real world is not only possible, it is inevitable. Why delay that happy day by clinging to your particular version of hell? Has your interpretation of the world made you so happy that you are unwilling to acknowledge the possibility of another? The title of today's lesson is My Sight Goes Forth to Look Upon Christ's Face. The Course teaches that we perceive what we expect and want to see. Look for selfishness and hate in the world, and that is what you will see. Each day, we have many occurrences and situations that can be interpreted as intentional sins or just as the vagaries of life. If you have fear and hate in your mind and heart, you will see sins. But if you see from the one self with the eyes of Christ, the same occurrence is at worst a call for love. Seeing from the love of Christ within, from the knowledge that all is love, it is love you will see. The eyes of Christ see right through the sins of the illusion to the light within. So, begin from love, not hate and fear. And as today's lesson title tells us, my sight goes forth to look upon Christ's face. It is this I want to see in place of the suffering and cruelty of the illusion. And it is so easy to do. Just remember who and what you are. The eternal child of God who has no needs and cannot be harmed. And see from that love